exercise. So the tip is to pause. We're gonna go over as to where, why, and how many reps you should be doing to get the most out of this exercise. So let's rule your fitness. Now for this particular video, to add interest to your quads, we're going to be doing the barbell squat. Now, if you've ever squatted before, you do know that the hardest part of the squat is when you're in that hole and you got to give gravity the double finger salute to get back up. And that's where we're going to be pausing. Why? Stick around and you'll find out soon. Now, anytime you're at the squat rack, the first thing you do is squat the bar first, whether you can squat 700 pounds or just a 45-pound bar. It's a good way to get a feel for things because a lot of times you can tell if you're gonna have a good or long day at the squat rack just by squatting the bar. Now, this isn't a squat tutorial video, but the big keys when it comes to the barbell squat is make sure that bar is at the base of your neck, your legs are hip width apart, toes slightly pointed outward, your back and core is nice and tight to avoid any kind of waist movement and to keep you stable. And then when you start squatting, you bend at the hips first and then your knees, and ideally you squat to depth, which is your upper leg is parallel to the ground, or your leg is making that L shape or 90-degree angle. Now, once you squat to depth or reach that hole, you're gonna pause for 3 seconds and then come back up. Now, why do we do that? That's because a lot of times we allow the weight to move us and not the other way around. And by that, I mean we use momentum. A lot of times as we're squatting, we're actually preparing in our minds, in our bodies to come back up before we actually, reach the hole. We act as like a ball that's thrown at the ground. Once we've hit the ground, we come right back up. Now, by squatting and pausing at the bottom, we're making things a lot more harder because we first have the difficulty of squatting to that hole, pausing there and maintaining proper position, making your quads work overtime. And then after that, you have to generate even more force to come back up and give gravity that double finger salute, which makes your quads work basically double OT. And odds are when you start doing this type of barbell squat, you're gonna have to dial back the weights, but that's okay. You'll most likely be working a lot more harder than you have before. Now, before I did say the squat to depth, which is, upper leg is parallel to the ground, your legs making that 90-degree angle or L shape. Now, for some of you watching, your biomechanics may not allow you to do that, and that's okay. Just squat as low as you can, pause there, and then come back up. When it comes to sets and reps, I recommend 3 to 5 sets, 15 reps each with progressive overload. And if you're getting value out of this video, please subscribe and turn on that bell, because here on this channel, we try to empower people at home, in nutrition, and at the gym with the goal of building muscle. So if you like that, again, subscribe, turn on that bell, leave a comment down below, and always remember to make mirrors your canvas, waste your paintbrush, sweat your paint, and may your drawing always be beautifully unfinished.